What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Man, oh man, I'm a little late. Had technical difficulties during the game, man. I'm like, all right, man. So I had to watch the replay. So I watched the replay, and I got some things to say. Man. Cowboys lose in the finale. They lost on a play that Leah foul, as a linebacker, as a capable linebacker, should be able to make. Could have been a call, right? Could have been a call as, hey, man, whatever they call, just let them go. That could have been a call too, to make sure that you lose this game, because I guess the Dallas Cowboys is picking number 12 in the NFL draft, which should make for an interesting draft, right? Damn near top 10 pick, with a couple quarterbacks that'll probably be taken within the top 10 for the quarterback needy individuals, probably, right? So the Cowboys, if they go about things right, should definitely have selections if there's even anything to be, to select, because I'm looking at some of these ratings. I'm like, shit, if such and such is a that high of a draft pick, the draft must be trash, so it's officially draft season though. But before we officially begin draft season, we got to talk a little bit about what we've seen in this Commander game. So we're going to address the elephant in the room. Trey Lance. How did Trey Lance do? Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to keep it real with you. Trey Lance, to me, he played good. He played good. From the circumstances that Trey Lance had, Trey Lance played good to me. He drastically improved from the preseason, y'all. Drastically improved. Like drastically improved. Like if you remember them preseason games, from then till now, it's night and day. Right? And this is going off of Trey Lance not getting the reps. He still haven't been getting the reps. Right? Especially as a backup quarterback, right? He gets some of the reps, but he wasn't getting reps. Like after preseason, Trey Lance probably was playing like scout team safety or something. He probably was maybe being a scout team if they playing like Lamar Jackson or something. So he had to emulate Lamar Jackson or something. Other than that, Trey Lance wasn't getting no reps. And so for him to come, it tells me he was putting in the work, though, to do his best to get better. Hell yeah. That Trey Lance played good, man. I seen a whole lot of hating ass individuals today talking about, oh, Trey, like, bro, that's why I don't take a lot of them people serious, man. That's in the media and these Cowboy content creators, because like, how the hell can you look at that play and tell me that he didn't play good? Trey Lance played good, like that, like he played good, right? Of course, there were some things that he can clean up, but that's gonna come along in the territory. This is a man that hasn't in his career had many reps at the quarterback position, and to drastically improve like that from then, come on, man. Shit. Hey, I'm gonna just tell y'all like this. If Jerry Jones wasn't so stupid, I would tell you that the Dallas Cowboys have a QB controversy. I would tell you that the Dallas Cowboys got a QB controversy. From what I see, from the way the quarterback position is playing today, and for what he gave to you against an NFL team who showed up today, it wasn't like he was going against a whole bunch of them backups. The Commanders was playing their starters. Man, he played some good football today. He led you down to many drives that resulted in points. And a couple of them red zone conversions was not his fault. We're going to talk about it. Was not his fault. He had no CD, right? I can tell you off the rip that back shoulder fade to Cooks, CD catches that. That's Tug. That's Tug. But because Cook's like 5'8", 5'9", it was what it's gonna be on that one, right? It ain't like Cook's no damn leaper, right? It ain't like he doing 100-meter hurdles or or doing a pole jump or what. Man, he ain't no leaper. The man had Tolbert out there looking like a quality NFL wide receiver. You know how hard it is to make Tolbert look like a quality NFL wide receiver? The boy gave Mingo 2 catches. That's like his Cowboys high since he been here. Come on, man. He spread the rock. Come on, man. He just ain't had no playmakers today. Trey Lance looked good. I'm gonna tell you one of them throws, like, because them end zone throws, couple of them sideline throws, other than one that was just off the money, he gave your wide receivers a chance. It hit their hands. You know that, right? For all them dumbass people who sit over there talking about, oh, Trey Lance ain't it. Trey Lance ain't it. He gave your boys a shot. You just have no playmakers. That's why you need to go acquire playmakers. Oh, man, shut that up. Trey Lance could play some football, like I told y'all. How long I've been telling y'all Trey Lance could play football? Now you finally get to see it in the Cowboy uniform of what I've been saying all along. All along. Bro, they ain't gonna talk about it, bro. It was nothing but hate. Like it's like any quarterback that comes in other than Dak Prescott, they want him to do bad so they can go ahead and fit their storyline of saying that the Cowboys need Prescott. Don't nobody need that scrub ass boy. Don't nobody need that scrub ass boy. You know, when TLC was talking about no scrubs, I think they was talking about old Rain Dakota Prescott. That boy is scrub, man. Oh, man. Solo. Deuce Vaughn was looking explosive. We could talk about that, too. Deuce Vaughn was looking explosive. Gave you the most juice that you've seen at running back all year. And we're trying to figure out why the hell. And my question is this game alone, why the hell Deuce Vaughn didn't get more carries? Every carry that Deuce Vaughn got, it was meaningful. Explosion. You see it like, damn, it's night and day. From when you see Deuce Vaughn had the rock, it was night and day. Night and day of what he can bring with the explosion. Night and day. I'm a Niner fan, but I see a better future for the Cowboys. That's tough. That's tough to say. Because at this moment, the future for the Cowboys, it don't look too good. That's kind of tough to say for me. You know, we got an incompetent GM slash, I ain't gonna say slash owner, because as an owner, he's not incompetent at all. He's smart as an owner, but as a GM, he makes countless bad decisions. And if Will McClay is supposed to be his confidant, he for sure is doing a horrible job, and I'll fire his ass too. But maybe, I guess we're gonna find out after the draft. We'll get a good telltale about this draft. But I'm telling y'all, man, Trey Lance looked good today, man. Trey, and we could peek right here, like the QB keepers, the way that he was extending plays, some zone reads, right? The way he was come on, man, giving the offense another threat, right? You see when you lack playmakers, you got a quarterback that can make plays, especially with his legs, man. It gives you that extra boost. Ask Washington, right? Ask Washington. What they say in the broadcast, Jalen Daniel for the last month was carrying the load rushing for them at the quarterback position. So you telling me that some of these games when the Dallas Cowboys had a little bit of trouble, you telling me that Trey Lance's legs couldn't have been a factor for the team? Come on, man. Well, what I've seen today, bro, I'm very elated that I've seen that. And if I'm a GM, hey, look, man. Hey, look. I would just go ahead and just cut my losses with Dak Prescott. Just say that he made a bad decision in paying him early. And I really would build around Trey. Bro, you got to understand, right? We know Trey ain't no Joe Burrow, no Peyton Manning or nothing that. But the way that the quarterback position is played today, with the extending of plays, and the majority of these quarterbacks that can't even read the field anyway, damn near can't even read the defense. Just like the quarterback that you got right now that you pay 60-something million to, you telling me right now that what Trey can do, especially with more reps, him having a whole offseason, him having a training camp, you telling me that Trey couldn't be a solid quarterback for this team, especially with CeeDee Lamb coming back and you go give him weapons, you telling me that Trey couldn't do it? Especially if you're going to go ahead and commit to the running game and get your running back, you telling me that Trey couldn't be your quarterback? Come on, bro. Anybody that says otherwise, come on, man. I question your intelligence, G. right, Bob. If you would have took away the scoreboard, man, if Mariota didn't make that run, we would have for sure got that done. Hey, I agree with you, Kim. I agree with you, Kim. We need one of them coaches, man, that ain't no sucker. I definitely agree with you on that. Hate like a mug, man. Because, like, when I wasn't able to watch the game, you would think, like, Trey Lance was sucking it up. Man, I said, bro, what these boys watching, man? I'm like, what these boys watching? Trey Lance playing good. He look good, man. How many times have you heard me this? Like, how many times? When the last time I said we had, like he played good? Then he what? He took care of football. Led you to multiple drives that ended in points. Should have capped up another touchdown or two. I think Rico should have kept his foot and probably would have got that tug that he extended for like another 4 seconds in the end. So to me, I gotta go back on the all 22 and look, but I think that Trey Lance was robbed of at least 2 touchdowns. To me. Come on, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Hey. And you know what though, Dallas Cowboy Nation? And everybody else that's watching, you see why they didn't play Trey. You see why that they didn't play Trey earlier, that they didn't give him at least 4 games. You see why? Because it would have been weighing on you, like, hold up, man, this quarterback right here, we've been having him all along. We ain't been playing him. He's doing this for us. Come on. There was a reason. Come on, man. They thought that Trey wasn't going to give him a shot. They probably thought that Trey wasn't going to give him a shot to win, that it was going to be like a blowout or something. Until they had to be at the end, like, hey, defense, man, let Mariota and them score. But the way Bland do it, I mean, that could have been it. But going that Bland, that's definitely a good plan, because Bland in the red zone is barbecue chicken from what it looked like to me. Because when I see get Bland toasted more than often, it's gonna be in that red zone, man. Bland barbecue chicken in that red zone, man. Shit, they're gonna have to, man. Look, the Dallas Cowboys gonna have to get a bigger corner. They're gonna have to get, whether with Diggs come back or not, they're gonna have to get a bigger corner, man. On that outside, man, you can't be rolling out there with Bland and then Lewis and and what Diggs bring and thinking that's, come on, man, they're gonna need a little bit more size there. They're gonna need a little bit more size there, y'all. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. That what I think that Cooper Rush, I think him watching Cooper Rush was probably one of the better things that could have happened for him too. And you know why? Man, there was a time where I seen Trey Lance didn't hesitate to take his check down to Rico Dowdle. I said, God damn, that man must have been watching Cooper Rush. How many times do you see Dak take the check down to the running back? He took the check down to the running back, man. I'm like, oh man, look at this. Oh, like, look at Trey Lance being efficient. And then he wasn't just always looking to run. He was scrambling to throw. Come on. He was scrambling to throw. He wasn't just scrambling to run and take off. He was scrambling to throw. Bro, that is growth from that man. People just think that we just talking because we just don't like that. Of course, like, we don't like that. But even if I don't like a person, if a person is the right man for the job, I'm not going to say he's not the right man for the job if I don't like him. I'm telling y'all right now, Dak Prescott is not the right man for the job. He not. You know, he not. Man, that first drive, what was it? What was it? Turpin on that? What was it? Did he hit him with that crosser or something? Man, right on the money. Y'all remember Trey at times in that preseason? Sometimes I had that ball behind him. He was putting it on the money. Hit the. Come on, man, hit the boy in stride. Come on. Hit the boy in stride. I said, look at Trey giving you chunk plays down the field. I said, look at Trey. I said, look at Trey on some of them timing routes, man. I said, look at that boy. Trey looked good today. He looked good today, man. I don't care what nobody say. Having his legs, having them zone reads, having them keepers, running them quarterback keepers, man, them little quarterback power that he come on, man. What Trey Lance may be behind in regards to processing, it's gonna his legs is gonna help him out and balance it out for the squad. Now you got a quarterback 60-something million who his best attribute was moving, whether it be throwing on a run or taking off. But now you got a quarterback that think he a pocket quarterback and he ain't a pocket quarterback, and he's scared to run, and he's not a pocket quarterback. That is a waste of money. That what Jerry Jones did, man. That was a waste of money. Trey Lance played good football today. I think on the offensive side, you need to bring Deuce Vaughn back. You need to give him more touches next year. I think you need to bring Hunter Lipke back. I will go ahead and just cut my. I'll go ahead and just tell Cooks goodbye. You know, I would tell Cooks goodbye. It's about that right. It's about that time. You know, hey, I didn't hear, but I seen what guy got hurt. The hell? You know, I think I seen what was it, Austin Richards pop in. Hey, bro, if he gonna be brittle, man. If he gonna be brittle, come on, G. Come on, G. If he gonna be brittle, bro, he got to come on, man. He got to hit the weight room, and like every time he get an opportunity, it's always hindered by like him being on the field, bro. That bro, look, we can't have like, bro, you can't be Tyron Smith before you produce. You know, you can't be Tyron before you produce. Yeah, man, I see nothing but little hating ass cats, man. And guess what? Speaking of it, right? You remember when I told you I believe it was last Sunday too. I said, remember I told y'all, and the live is still up. Remember I told y'all, I said Micah gonna get his ass for Philly, but he gonna come back against the Commanders and get like 2 sacks. What happened today? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. What he does is predictable, G. You know? And then where was he at the rest of the game? He had a strong drive, opened up with 2 sacks. And then after that, he disappeared. We're out. They said, "Woman, art thou loose?" We're out there, Micah. What happened? Where was he at the rest of the game? Shit, you know what I seen though? I seen Brian Robinson treat that boy like Derrick Henry and ragdoll his ass and stiff arm him. He looked pathetic on that play, bro. Hey, look, bro, that was pathetic, bro. I swear. That was pathetic, man. That was very pathetic, G. That was very pathetic. Mozzie, you ain't do nothing this game. You got whooped on by a scrub ass offensive line, bro. Like, bro, you were supposed to play a whole lot better. Bro, you ain't seeing Dickerson and Becton inside. You seeing like Cosme and the backup center and all them. And Mozzie was getting his ass whooped again today. Pitiful, man. Pitiful. Pitiful. That is just pitiful. Next year, I need me a safety that can cover. Matter of fact, I need me more than one safety that can cover. I need me some more athletic defensive ends. Golston and Nealon, they just missed too many tackles in space for me. Nealon missed that one tackle, had hands on boy, but if he was more athletic, he would have made the play. I need me some more athletic defensive ends next year. I don't need no stiff hip big boys, you know what I mean? Unless you going to that 34 defense, I need me some athletic defensive ends. Like I said, Leah Fowl just somebody, man, that when he's not covered and taking on blocks, he gonna get in there and be a missile. But when he got to take on blocks, he don't look good. And at that play that he gave up for Mariota at the end, that didn't look good. So I won't harp on it too much because maybe they could have told old boy to, hey man, let's get this L so we can get this top 12 draft pick or whatever the case. They could have told him that. I wouldn't write it off though, but if that wasn't, boy, that's a bad look. That's a bad look, man. Bad luck. Those two, yeah, man, they gotta bring Deuce back. He only here because his dad. He play though. He can play though. Shit, they gotta get that man the rock, man. They need to let him go. I stick with this. I said this time and time again. If Deuce Vaughn was about 2-3 inches taller, 15 pounds heavier, Deuce Vaughn would have been the first round pick. Deuce Vaughn would have been a first round pick. He had that he had good tape, and it was against good competition, and he ran all over Alabama. You know, he had good tape. Good tape. You know, earlier I seen him in pass protection. You know, he little and shit, but he got heart though. He gonna put his body on the line though. He gonna put his ball, and that's all you can ask for. You know, you know what I mean? Little mini me. You know, that's all you can ask for. Put your body on the line and give what you got. But the man of the hour though. Say Bland luck. Yeah, possible. Yeah, I can see that with the confidence thing. Flo or Mingo got potential. I didn't really like too much with Flournoy when he came out, and also though I seen limited tape on him though too. But the tape I seen, I mean, I wasn't too impressed. Mingo, I didn't like his tape at all with the Panthers. But if I had to give you an answer for that, I probably would say Flournoy. I would tell you Flournoy. Najee to me ain't nothing but a bigger dial though. Najee ain't got no damn burst. I was looking at him. I was able to catch a little bit of that end with that Pittsburgh and Bengal game, and I seen when he had got that dump pass and he was breaking them tackles, bro. Najee hella slow, man. I need a running back that can hit that hole quick. They got a little burst to him. Shit, he ain't got to be no Davon A-Chain or whatever his name is. But shit, he got to be able to have a little burst to him. You know? I want a lot better than Rico. I want a lot better. But Vaughn as my number 2, bro, I'm with that, man. Give him the ball. Man, getting the ball out the backfield. Just think about you just constantly checking the ball down to Deuce Vaughn. Come on, man. Tell me that ain't at least 5-6 yards a pop. Checking it down. You going through your progressions. You checking it down. Come on, man. I bet you Deuce Vaughn go to another team. And they give him a shot. I bet you he'll produce. I bet you he produce. You know? We got to get the most out of what we already drafted, though. Like Guyton, we can't afford for that not to work out. I did see when I looked at him though. He was moving a lot better this game though. I was able to see some of that good feet in his kick step, but You know, uh, he didn't play bad for what I seen. He didn't play bad. You know, there was a couple times where strength definitely wasn't on his side, but we already know that. But other than that, he didn't play bad. Telling you, Solo, bro, it's a travesty, man. How they don't get that man a opportunity to, you know what I mean. I think Duvon definitely for this squad would have definitely been of help and of service for this team. Yeah, because I could tell Daniels, Jaden Daniels, I could tell that boy didn't he didn't watch much film this game. And his enthusiasm wasn't there. He was just going through the motions this game. He didn't do much film because if he did, bro, oh my God, Commanders really about to just get blown out in the playoffs because that was pathetic performance. But I'm gonna just chalk it up and say that he didn't prepare well. He knew that he probably wasn't only gonna play a half, so he didn't do thorough preparation. They probably gave him a set thing, but bro, he looked unprepared at quarterback today. So I don't know if that's a reoccurring thing for him, you know. But they better hope it ain't because he looked unprepared today. Unprepared as a quarterback. Trey Lance looked prepared as a quarterback. It's Trey Lance season, man. You know, I'm rolling with Trey Lance all off season. You gonna hear me talk about Trey Lance because guess what? I got the film to back it up and a cowboy uniform. Right? See, people think they look at the yardage and they look at it. No, man, I'm looking at per play. I'm looking at his decision making. I'm looking at his impact. I'm looking at his ball placement. I'm looking at that, bro. I'm looking at all these factors. They talk about Cooper Rush arm strength. Well, that wasn't a problem today, was it? Now that wasn't that wasn't a problem today, was it? Now I'm looking at so many factors in regards to the quarterback, and I seen a quarterback that with more snaps for the team. I seen I seen a starting quarterback. I bet you there's a team right now that's seen that performance. Well, is probably going to inquire about Trey Lance, and they'll be a dummy to let him go. You better tell, man, look, if you're going to roll with Dak Prescott again, Trey Lance at minimum need to be your backup, right? And you need to give him a contract and let him know, hey, homie, I want you to sit for one more year and get under this, and you're going to be my starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And if Dak Prescott mess up, it's going to be sooner than later. And you know he probably going to mess up. Bro, you can't not lose that boy, man. You can't. Right, yeah. That one on the sideline where he didn't give old boy a chance. I think that one, that near pick that he threw kind of down. Other than that, off the dome piece, all the throws, man, they had a chance, man. Because they could look at they could look at what he got. I think what they say, what was he like 18 for 30 or something, like 18 for 31 or something like that? Man, they robbed him of a few more completions. That's for damn sure. Devin Neal. I think that's the boy that was running on Colorado from Kansas, right? We're gonna check him out. But don't worry, we get ready to get to work. We get ready to get to work. Nicholas Singleton, I gotta watch him. Okay. See, that's my thing. That's what sometimes be slowing me up. I'll be wanting to go ahead and start early. Shit, because I'll start this week, y'all. Y'all let me know what side of the ball y'all want me to start on. Y'all want me to start this offense or y'all want me to start defense first, man? I'll let y'all choose on that. Y'all want the offense, y'all want to get nitty-gritty on these quarterbacks, these running backs, these wide receivers. We can get straight to the nitty-gritty of things, man. We can get going. Well, shit, because the Dallas Cowboys need something of everything. Ferguson, you done. He disappointed this year. That's for sure. He disappointed this year. right? I understand he didn't have a starting quarterback, right? But to me, even though Ferguson disappointed, I don't think he's a scrub though. But he definitely is overrated though. To me, I think he's a solid tight end, a good above average tight end. And as y'all remember, like the first half of the season, I would talk about the mismatch that Ferguson got, but he could never capitalize on that. So that tells me something, and that shows me something. He couldn't capitalize on it. You know, can't be the scheme. Can't hear. I don't want to hear nothing about the scheme. No, none of that. That's the player, man. The player at times, scheme or not, got to get open, got to make a play. And Ferguson, man, a lot of the times, especially from the middle of the season on, like when Dak Prescott left, if they wasn't creating for him to get open, he wasn't getting open. He wasn't making no plays. You know, so definitely a disappointing season, and definitely an eye opener. And if I'm looking in the draft, and I seen like another Laporta or another Dalton Kincaid, I'm pulling the trigger. I'm pulling the trigger. Shoot, you know. But I think you know what I'm saying. But I still believe that Ferguson is a good solid tight end. Especially with the way tight end play is in the National Football League. It ain't like every team got so bona fide tight ends. It's like a handful, then it's like everybody else. You know, Cardinals tight end put up a good season. Cade Otton, he was kind of inconsistent. You got Hawkinson, you got Kittle. Uh, Andrews looked to be, on a downhill with all them injuries he sustained. You got Kelsey, but he's on the back end. Uh, 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 like I said, Kincaid. I'm missing one. Oh, Laporta. Uh, yeah, and the rest is just like what Dalton's. I mean, I think what that Miami Dolphins tight end did a little decent, but it wasn't nothing consistent. But everything else is just like yeah. Jatavian Sanders, he had potential, but of course he was a soft blocker though, but he didn't reach that. And I think that's mainly toward his situation though, that coaching over there where he at. But he could be a nice good tight end. Kyle Pitts is just too inconsistent for me. Got the physical talent, but he's just too inconsistent for me. Colston Loveland, Harold Fannin Jr. Okay. I'm gonna check them out. If they come out, I'm gonna check them out. We got work to do. It's gonna be interesting. Uh, and I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, I am not gonna dumb down my expectations of what I have for a football player, because the expectations and the talent level, on the skill level, is at an all-time low for these players. That don't mean that my expectations gonna go low. So there's possibility that you're gonna hear me say that these players is trash. I know because regardless of what we do, we see some football players though. If y'all remember, right? Let's go back memory lane. Uh, Evon Pace. I said, man, yeah, they say that he ain't got no length as a linebacker, but he's a football player. He's been starting for the Minnesota Vikings past couple years and starting for a damn good defense. And he's the Mike. I said Addison was the best wide receiver coming out. Now looking, they said that he pairing him one of the best top three duo in the NFL wide receivers. Who else, man? Shoot, that I could sit over there and say, y'all know. I can't think off the heezy right now, but we've been able to identify some good. Oh yeah, we talked about Overshawn. Y'all remember Overshawn was my top five. I said that boy Overshawn plays some football. What do you know? Dallas Cowboys got Overshawn, and the rest was history. Just to name a few in regards to the track record, man. But at the end of the day, how I see things is going to be a whole lot different than what these scouts, so-called scouts, and everybody else going to see it. You know, the Dallas Cowboys need football players, and I can tell by your mentality how you play football. You know, I could tell by your mentality how you play football. It's like Guyton. I knew Guyton had good physical characteristics, good feet, but as I mentioned, he was at times a little gentle. He was a little gentle, you know, and we didn't like that gentle shit, you know. And it showed up this year too. Even without your lack of strength, you can see some of the gentleness, right? If he had an edge like Hoffman, you know, we'll be talking a little bit different. You know, he a little gentle, so he gonna have to get a little nasty, you know, because right now it ain't official, you know. Just like when we looked at Tyler Smith, that was when I first started getting on YouTube and we had Tyler Smith. I looked at him, I said, bro, he's not no tackle. They said, oh, no, he's a tackle. I said, bro, he's not no tackle, bro. And what do you know? Rest is history. He's at guard. You know? Jalen Smith. You talking about Jalen Smith, Notre Dame, Jalen Smith? Notre Dame, I'll tell you why Notre Dame Jalen Smith didn't go because they played him out of position. They tried to make him a traditional linebacker, and he wasn't a traditional linebacker. Really, Jalen Smith was Michael Parsons. Jalen Smith should have been rushing a lot more. He should have been playing all over the football field. You know, yeah, he could have got. Yeah, he should have had some. Some linebacker rest, but Jalen Smith should have. He was Michael Parsons. Just a little. He was just a stronger. Michael Parsons was more like little more athletic. He more athletic though, but Jalen Smith was Michael Parsons. They played him out of position, and they're doing the same thing with Michael Parsons. This franchise, when you get players like that, they don't know how to play them. No matter what coach they get up in here, they don't know how to play them. You know, uh, and that goes to the coaching of their IQ. You would think these coaches would know football, study football, understand it, but they don't. You know, Dan Quinn. Uh, hey, you know who played Michael the best? Nolan's Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan. When you got your no, was it Mike Nolan? No, was it Mike Nolan? Yeah, it was Mike Nolan, wasn't it? Was it Mike Nolan? Was it Mike Nolan with Cowboys with his rookie year? Or am I tripping? No, it wasn't Mike Nolan. But his rookie year, that was probably that was probably the best way that you could probably use Michael Parsons. Linebacker, rushing, dropping them. You got to do multiple things with him. But when you got him keying in and doing this one thing, that's not gonna cut it for him, right? Michael Parsons should be covering some running backs out the backfield. Michael Parsons should be He should be working on his cover skills. He got to really you can't just have him do it now. He got to work on it in the off season. You know, if that's what you want him to do, you just can't. He just ain't did it in like 4 years, and all of a sudden, man. Oh yeah, man. Let's cover him, man. You know, he covered against capable ballers, man. You know, so you gonna have to give him a little bit more work there. But he should be covering people. He should be playing linebacker. He should be blitzing. He should be rushing. He should be all over the place. He's like I wouldn't compare him in regards to because he can't rush like him, but like the Clemson linebackers that's been coming out, like Trenton Simpson and the other cat that used to be with the Giants, man. What was his name, man? I can't think of, but something like them Clemson ballers, though, right? When you seen like Trenton Simpson, you be like, okay, they playing safety, they playing linebacker, okay, they blitzing, like they all over the place, and that's what you need to do with Michael Parsons. What do I want with our first round pick? That's a good question. I ain't gonna know till I look at the draft because his teams need so much. But one thing I can tell you this, right? If it's on offense, it got to be a playmaker. So if there's a playmaker at wide receiver, shit, that need to be the pick. If there's a playmaker at wide receiver, that need to be the pick. Like a playmaker. I need my Higgins to my Jamar Chase. I need my Addison to my Jefferson. I need that. So if it's on offense, it got to be a playmaker. I don't give if it's at tight end. If I got Antonio Gates at tight end, I'm taking Antonio Dates. If I got Brock Bowers coming out, then I'm taking Brock Bowers. Defense, do I got a 3-tech coming out? Because I for sure will pull the trigger on that. Do I got a 3-tech? The Dallas Cowboys got some they got some room to do whatever the hell they want to do. Because you know why? They had a valuable spot in the draft. I looked at some of these college football playoffs, y'all, and some of these so-called players coming out. The Dallas Cowboys is at a very valuable spot, and I bet you teams is going to be calling, so they can have an opportunity to trade back, get a couple players. They got an opportunity if they really value somebody. If I see a playmaker that they probably can go a couple spots up, like there's so many things that the Dallas Cowboys can do if Jerry exudes some competence. You know, but my vote, playmakers though, difference makers. So wide receiver more than likely, because at running back I ain't really seen nothing that I would go ahead and go after in the first round. So that's out. Uh, I mean, there could be a first round running back. I just ain't watched them yet. But the ones we watched in the playoffs, no, not in the first round. At wide receiver, there's one of the ones for sure, for sure, for sure. If there's a quarterback better than no Trey Lance, for sure. On defense, if I got a difference maker on the edge, I'm taking that. If I got a difference maker at D tackle, I'm taking that. Other than that, if I'm gonna go DB and I'm gonna take one, it got to be Brian Branch from the Detroit Lions. If it ain't Branch, I don't want it in the first round. I don't want it. You know, if it ain't Ed Reed coming out, shit, I don't want it. I don't need no first round linebacker. I don't need no first round linebacker. No need no first round linebacker. You can find you a Jack Campbell, you know. Oh, Jack Campbell was another one I said that the Dallas Cowboys should have got. Now, how he looking with Detroit? Detroit, like some of the players that I like. If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, man, I'm making a call to Detroit. Hey, what's up with Ennis Rakestraw at corner? What's up with him? Man, I'm pulling that trigger for sure. Should Zimmer stay? No. 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 Tell you, man, Dallas need to call me up, man. I'm shit, man. Looking at them D linemen and shit, that's my specialty, man. Tell you they didn't call me up. If they smart, they gonna fatten up Marshawn Nealon. If they smart, they gonna fatten them up, man, and put him inside. Because defensive end, you're wasting them. You're wasting them at defensive end. Fatten them up, man. Let them place them inside, man. I think you'll go ahead and get the best out of that. Like I said, I think Marshawn Nealon, because I've seen some good rushes from him inside. Man, I think Marshawn Nealon can mess around, man, and give you about, you know what I mean, a good little, 6 sacks. You know, he might not be that double-digit sack dude every year, but, man, I think he can give you some good reps at 3-tech if you fatten them up. McCarthy, no. The knock on Walter D tackle is Motor. Oh no, I don't want him then. I don't want him. I don't want him. If Motor is his issue, I'm good. I don't care how good he is. I don't want it. I've seen so many players not pan out. Y'all remember Robert Kamichi, or what was his name? Ole Miss. What was his knock? Motor. He out the league. Tim Settle, very good D tackle. He with the Texans though, but he been going around because why? His motor. Tim Settle was a very good D tackle coming out of Virginia Tech. I remember watching him. A very good D tackle. Motor, I'm good. If it's motor, I'm good. Mason Graham, I ain't gonna lie. What kind of? Hey, look, it wasn't really his. I mean, I ain't really seen too much of a play. We gonna look at him, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm kind of off on him because I seen something like an interview with him in Ohio State game, and he sitting over there talking about what's T. What's T, man? I want no grown ass D tackle sitting over there telling me what's T. Fuck kind of shit is that? Motherfucker sitting over there talking about what's T. What? What's T? Fuck you mean? You're a grown ass man. Talk about what's T. On some real Vaughn, the whole coaching staff can go. Bring a new coaching staff in here. They all can go. I'm good. Bro, one thing I did see, man, shit, I seen Zimmer out there getting more coochie than what these players in the NFL doing. Yeah, Zimmer got him a little young thing, don't he? It looked like she, unless they eating out all the time, she feeding old boy good, man. Shit, that fruit casserole, that potato salad, shit. You understand? You know, Zimmer out here, man. Shit, boy. Shit, Zimmer out here eating, boy. Shit, you know. Yeah, man. I don't know about a big ass D tackle talking about what's T. You like, you want to know what's T? You want me to tell you what's T? Bro, when they said that, I said this that Mason Graham dude. They said, yeah. I said, hell no. Talking about what's T? Cut us this man on what's T? Shit, man. I don't know. Well, I know about these boys today, man. I don't know about these boys today. But D tackle, defensive end, and D tackle, linebacker, you gotta have motor. You gotta have motor. If you ain't got a motor, you gonna have a hard time. You gotta have motor, man. All the time. One thing that I remember when I was a little underclassman going to the varsity, what got me PT with all them good ass seniors, with all them college bound seniors, and a couple of them went to the league, was what got me on the field was my motor. My motor. You know, I was able to play amongst them that you know that got them little schollies lined up because of my motor. How I don't quit on the play. It couldn't deny me. So I was in a rotation. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. For sure. Another DN for sure. Probably two. Probably two of them things. Probably two of them things. Another linebacker too. Bigger corner. Safeties that can cover. 4D tackles. 2D ends. Offensive line, you're okay. You in pretty decent shape. But you can get another one of them interior guys though. Probably yeah, you can probably get one of them versatile dudes. Running back, you're gonna need that. Wide receiver, you might need like two of that. Quarterback, you're gonna need one of that. You're gonna need one of that. You need some of everything, y'all. This team ain't just, oh, we satisfied at one position group. You need some of everything with this team, y'all. Cause if I'm Jay Lou, why the hell would I come back to the Dallas Cowboys? Hell no. Nah. Yeah, Von, this team really need like something of everything. So shit, they probably need to be amassing a whole lot of draft picks, man. So they might need to go ahead and trade back and acquire a couple more, a couple players or something. Because evidently these boys don't want to go ahead and get in on free agency. So if that's the case, man, you need to go ahead and make some trades and you need to acquire more picks. But shit, what's the point of playing all these young guys all the goddamn time and having a little season like this? That's stupid. You're gonna have to, you know what I mean? Get them to grow up. We was young on that offensive line. Shit. Young at shoot. Back end was young at wide receiver. You know? Inexperienced at running back. Shit. Need to get bigger at cornerback. Couldn't cover at safety. No heart at safety with Hooker. He got to go. I need a real free safety. That boy got to go. That boy got to go. Overshown, man, that hurts. So you're going to get Kendricks. Hey, look, Kendricks had a solid year. Good free agent pickup to me. But he too slow. He too slow. He's always about a step and a half slow. T-Dub. Say you been listening to that battle rap. Man, battle rap ain't bit. Man, they say, man, you can't spell bars without that horse in it. Harlem Hospital handing beds out. Harlem Hospital handing beds out. Smack. Who is this? I asked G's Google this. You know? Bland, yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure, Bland back to the slot. For sure, Von. For sure. I believe that's his best. That's his best position. You know, and especially if you lost J. Lou, Bland block to the for sure, full time. You just know you got a capable dude that if you needed him to be outside, he can do it. And that's fine. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's absolutely fine with me. But Bland, his best is when he's at that inside position. Yeah, man. Especially in the red zone, T-Dub. Especially in the red zone, boy, be getting cooked. Boy, be getting cooked, man. I'm telling you, this is what I would do. This is what I would do from the Dallas Cowboys. I'm rocking with Trey because I look, some of the quarterbacks that I watched, I ain't like it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really feel it. I ain't really was feeling them. But we'll give him a good in depth, but I ain't really feeling him. I think probably the most quarterback that stood out to me was that LSU quarterback, Nussmeier. Speaking of Nussmeier, ain't that is he related to Nussmeier, the quarterback coach? Is with the quarterbacks in? The coordinator? Is that his kinfolk? Speaking of Nussmeier, yeah, he did. I'll bring it back to camp. Let him compete. He deserved that. Willing tackler. He deserved that. For sure. For sure that. For sure that. Carson, I'll cut his ass. He sucked. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man, when you getting dogged by a Patriot League wide receiver and you let Keon Coleman put up 2 tugs on you and really damn near should have been a 3rd tug, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I see the Cowboys drafting that running back from Boise State. Look, Kelly, hey, if they did go that route, just don't let it be at 12. Trade back for that. And trade back deep for that. And get you as much as possible. I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, I think he'll have a solid career. But if we get him at 12, that's a massive reach. I was kind of disappointed when I watched him. I was disappointed when I watched him, and it wasn't because I was looking at him from a statistical point of view. It wasn't that. I made sure to pay attention to physical traits. Physical traits. I'm looking at physical traits, and he was missing that burst. That burst was missing, and that ain't good. We've been having running backs. Rico, like you see what happened with a running back that ain't got no burst. You got Rico, and you ain't gonna go deep in the playoffs with a running back like Rico. Like we just gotta keep it real. Niners might get into shit. They can have him. Just like that Cam Scatterable boy. Boy from Sac too. I don't want to say I played ball with his cousin or something before. But shit, hell no. He more of a fullback to me. Shit, he got that overhyped look like Toby Gerhardt. Yeah, he had a better college game, but in the NFL game, hell no. I for sure wouldn't want him on my team. Shit, I got a Scatterbo. Shit, Limke. Well, I think about that receiver from Arizona, McMillan. I think Solo was talking about him last. I haven't watched them, but I'm gonna watch them though. I'm gonna watch them. I mean, I can see where you're coming from, Kelly. I can see it. I can see where you're coming from. You know, they actually the last running back that they drafted high was a running back that did like that had that type of volume. Zeke. Zeke was getting what 25 carries a game over there. Sometimes we'll touch that 30 with Ohio State. So I can see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't disagree with you that they probably will give him a look. I don't disagree with you on that. But I'm just speaking from a me personally point of view, that I wouldn't do it. I especially wouldn't do it at 12. Yeah, man. T Dub. I ain't messing with no Rico, man. He let his ass go. Shit, I'd rather have play the year at Sac State. I believe he did, huh? I believe he did. Then he went to like Fresno State or something. Cold game. I know Scatterbo had ran that rock at Sac State, and he went to Arizona State. Cold game. Sac State had a couple little players, man, but shit, Sac State ain't about shit anyway. On football, they ain't about shit. Cold game. But yeah, man, this team, man. If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, now I'm a really. I think this year we probably got to really like dig in on running back because I think that's I mean the Dallas Cowboys missed on the running back. If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, to be honest with you, if for some reason they didn't like the running backs, I'm gonna look at the running backs that you missed out on last year. Right, I'm gonna look at the USC running back. You know, I don't think he even got no tick this year. Shit, I'm looking at him. What's up with him? I'm looking at Damian Pierce and still drafting a running back, you know, and then have them split. But me, I believe, and I always still believe this, that the Dallas Cowboys need a running back that's a bell cow back there. The Dallas Cow when you hear the Dallas Cowboys, you think about bell cow running backs. Right now, we did have Marion Barber and Felix Jones, the Shard Choice, and that was a good trio, right? But that's not what the Dallas Cowboys do, though. That's when we trying to figure out and find our next bell cow. But if you got that bell cow man that can take that dub a game, bro, I'm rocking with it, man. I mean, we missed out on the bell cow with that Texas running back, but who should we realistically get at 12? We gonna find out. I'll let you know. I don't think it'll take me long to figure that one out for y'all. I don't think it'll take me long, especially when I start seeing these draft rankings and I'm already kind of familiar with some of the because I'm a little bit more familiar with some of these prospects more this year than I am last year. Last year I was pretty much other than you know what I'm saying some Oklahoma or something. I was pretty much out the book. I never really liked Jonathan Brooks coming out anyway. You know, watching him, I thought he was okay, but I wasn't really a big fan of him. Shit, Kelly, if there's a baller, explosive playmaker at wide receiver, that's who I'm taking at 12. Still, if we're gonna run the ball, he's good. If we're gonna pass the ball, you gotta get rid of him. So if you're gonna run, if we're gonna play similar to how we did this last little about 2 months, um, I can keep still, right? You don't hear Still name no more. Why? Because we're running the ball more, and that's what he do best. But when you start passing the ball 40 times a game, then that's when you start seeing that he's a liability and he gonna give up a sack or two a game. But when you're running a rock, you're good. Yeah, and the Dallas Cowboys not good at that too. We're running back you said we missed on. Last year? Uh last year they had a few good running backs. That Tennessee running back. Did think he was Miami. I thought that USC running back was solid. Ray Davis was solid. When you shit, who else? Who else? I know I'm missing a couple. I'll probably go back and look at it on the videos over there. There's a couple running backs that the Dallas Cowboys could have had. Now I'm not saying that they bell cows, but they missed out on some solid. Like Damian Pierce from the Texans. Like I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Right? I thought they should have went after Josh Jacobs. I thought they should have went after Derrick Henry. Uh there was a couple more running backs, but it's just not on my head right now. But the Dallas Cowboys for sure missed. They for sure missed. Garendo. Did we watch Garendo? Or did I not watch him? I don't think I watched him. But he the fast running back with the Niners, right? Yeah. The cool thing about it though, Vaughn, in regards to what you said, the Dallas Cowboys always change people positions that shouldn't be changed. That's their problem. And then in their positions that they should change, they don't change them. They ass backwards. Man. Ass backwards. Like, what the hell is you doing? like, like to make Marshawn Neal in the defensive end. Like, what is you doing? Bro, fatten him up, put him at D tackle. Bro, dumbass Dan Quinn thought that Mozzie Smith was a 3-tech. I'm trying to figure out where did you see in Michigan where he could potentially be a 3-tech? Come on, bro. I did not see him as a 3-tech. Why do you think that we were so surprised when they got Mozzie Smith in the first round? Because he was not a 3-tech. If he was a 3-tech, we'd have been like, oh, hell yeah. But he ain't a 3-tech. And as you can see this year, he's a no-tech. He wanted them ass backs. Get your ass back. Mozzie Smith. They looking at Mozzie Smith. Coach, get your ass back. Get your ass back, right? But shoot, man. Darius Robinson. Yeah, shit, I liked him. I thought that he could have been. I thought that he was a defensive end that you could turn into a D tackle. Now I believe that the Arizona Cardinals changed him to a D tackle, and I wouldn't be surprised pretty soon that boy start really balling. I really like Darius Robinson. Y'all know that he was one of the ones that I thought the Dallas Cowboys should have went after. I like Darius Robinson, and if if the Arizonas is having a fire sale and he wanted them, I'm for sure picking him up. I'm for sure hollering at him. You want to talk about another wide receiver that the Dallas Cowboys need that if you don't want to spend that I think is good that's wasting over there in New England is Javon Baker. Javon Baker I had as top 2, and I still believe it, even though he ain't been getting a shot. That boy could play some football. Nick Saban thought he could play some football. That's all I'm going to say. Nick Saban thought that he could play football. Javon Baker could play football. He could play football, for sure. If somebody wanted to put him at number 1, there really wouldn't have been too much of an argument. And I'm talking about over Marvin Harrison. I promise you, he could play football. Now, will we ever get to see it? We don't know. Just like Treylon Burks, right? He can't put the ho-hos and cookies down. But if he put the ho-hos and cookies down, bro, when we was watching him, number 1 wide receiver, hands down. Easy. Mozzie don't like football. Yeah, he even said it. He said, I don't even like football. I like hitting people. Motherfucker, you ain't even hit nobody, though. You ain't even hit nobody, my boy. Who you hitting? Because you ain't hitting the buffet. Homeboy, you ain't even hitting the buffet. So what you like hitting? Homeboy? Shit, man. This motherfucker out here fasting and shit. Man, what kind of deep tackle fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, man? What type of shit that boy on, man? Got one thing right. Shit, hell yeah, they did. Bro, he the worst deep tackle I've seen all year, bro. And I done seen some bad ones. And I'm talking about on other teams too. Hey, you know who I'm talking about? Speaking of that, y'all remember old boy on the Falcons? I believe he's 93. What's that boy name? Ty Sean or some shit like that? Bro, I'm telling you, man, that'll be a good D tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. Somebody that do that dirty work. Everybody need they uh what's his name? Pennell, Mike Pennell from Kansas City. Shit, everybody need one of them. Watch Pennell or whatever start balling. Everybody needed Derek Knott. I liked him. He was kind of strong. I liked him. I know he don't get too much play in Atlanta, but I think in the right situation, bro, as a rotational defensive tackle, bro, I think that he'd be a good D tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. Kobe Turner. Shit, they got man, I think he was Philly though. The Byron Young that was it Texas? Or was it Bama? Yeah, I remember old boy. And then there was a Texas dude that damn fuck was he came out with Overshawn? That we knew that he was a run specialist, but he wasn't gonna do too much in the passing game. Bro, I think he would Philly or the Rams right now, if I'm not mistaken. Bro, come on, man. I'm telling you, man. You need you a Mike linebacker, man. My boy from last year, what was he with Ohio State? He with Oakland or Vegas, whatever the hell. Come on, man. I'm telling you, man. There's the teams, man, that's really out there. Like, I knew that shit was fucked up when I seen the Alabama tackle get picked top 10 with the Titans. Bro, I knew the Titans wasn't shit when they picked him, bro. Bro, that boy is far from a tackle. And watch him get isolated. That's barbecue chicken. Now, Joe Alt, that was a good pickup. We had Joe Alt top 3 for sure. Good pickup from Chargers. Shit, as you can see, when you got good coaching, it changed everything. Harbaugh came in there, got them boys in the playoffs. Come on, man. Come on, man. If Dallas Cowboys number one priority, you can get as many playmakers as you want, but the number one priority is getting a head coach that ain't gonna kiss these players' ass. I want Michael Parsons crying. I want him telling me that he wants out of Dallas. That's how bad. I want him crying like Tua was crying with old Flores. I want that. And when I get that, I'ma know that that's my coach. When the players don't like him, I know that's my coach. But the reason why the players want Mike McCarthy back, because they know he ain't shit. They know he's soft as shit. He just like Mike Brown from the Sacramento Kings. And as you can see, shit, when the Sacramento Kings get a real coach like Doug Christie, who ain't got the experience, they start playing ball. They come on. But then when you sit over there and get Mike McCarthy, they ain't playing shit. They gonna beat on scrubs. And I seen some of the opponents that the Dallas Cowboys get. Bro, you're gonna have a horrible year again with Mike McCarthy if he's your coach. I'll just tell you that off the rip. Yeah, that was a massive overreach to draft Mozzie in the first round. That was a massive overreach. I like Mozzie, but I liked him when he was big, though. I don't like this little ass Mozzie. I liked him coming out of college when he was big, when he was 340, when he had a fat face. But now this month want to come out here dressed like the Prince of Egypt and want to lose weight and shit, be like the Prince of Egypt and shit, out there kicking it with Ramses. Shit, motherfucker want to sit over here, man, and out here intermittent, like he a whole D tackle, intermittent fasting. Like, what kind of shit is this? I'm like, oh, dog. He a whole D tackle, intermittent fasting. Bro, he got to get out of here with that. Bro, that's hella funny. Whole D tackle, intermittent fasting. Oh, that boy Gibbs had 170 total yards. Yeah, okay. Jamar Chase, Triple Crown. Oh, okay. Yeah. That shit don't mean nothing if you don't win, though. But yeah, man, the Dallas Cowboys have a lot of work to do. And the coaching search. Who I'm looking at? Vrabel. But I wouldn't do nothing until the playoffs was over though. Unless you like Vrabel or bro, I can see the Dallas Cowboys looking at Vrabel. No, they ain't gonna look at Vrabel. I can see these people looking at John Gruden, Pete Carroll. Uh, I gotta look at the other one, but I can see them looking at them. I mean, Pete Carroll, is a solid coach, but he's the coach for the Dallas Cowboys, and I don't know if he's a coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think he is. With Jerry Jones, man, don't nobody need no coach who gonna be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like Pete Carroll gonna be going fishing with Jerry Jones, man. Hell no, man. I need a coach, man, who gonna be like, look here, old man. You hired me to do the damn job. Let me do the damn job. You feel me? Or you should have never hired me. I need somebody like that. Did the Bengals get in? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that situation was playing out. But I don't need nobody going fishing with Jerry Jones. I need somebody, man, who gonna really get on Jerry Jones' line. Like, hey, look, Jerry, you give me scrub ass players, man. You got this boy crying and shit, man. Give me some real football players, man. I need a coach who gonna sit over there and get on Jerry's line. I don't need no soft ass kumbaya ass coach up in here, man. I need a coach that's gonna sit over there and really hold them boys accountable, man. Be ready to squab, man. At them sit over there say, be ready to squab in there, man. We be getting these little soft ass, little Pooh Bear ass coaches, man. We don't need none of that. Yeah. I don't think I'll be honest with you though. I don't think Marshawn was gonna score. I don't think he was gonna score. I mean, I get why they can question it, but bro, I don't think Marshawn was gonna score. When I seen who they had them big boys in there, I don't think he was gonna score. I mean, it was just a good ass play by the Pats. You know that's what happens when you do film study. But to be honest with you, I don't really too much necessarily disagree with that call. I know they question it and you want to go out like that, and I mean I get it. Shit, that's what got you there, but I don't think that was a bad call. But I get it why people question it though. So I mean that's why I don't say nothing in regards to that because I get it. But to me, I don't think that was a bad call. Shit, I don't think he was gonna get it either. They was ready for that. They just had a cornerback that has made an excellent play. That's all it was. That's all that was to me. Shit, but yeah, man, I just want to come chop that up with you, let y'all know, man, in regards to my thoughts on Trey Lance, bro. I really think that Trey Lance had an excellent game today. Very good game today. Uh, I'm very pleased with what I've seen with Trey Lance. And I think the Cowboys can work with that. And I think they'll be a fool, especially with the way quarterback play is going. Like what would you want to have, him or Jalen Monroe? Jalen Monroe is a goddamn scrub to me, So I think I would rather have Trey Lance. I think I would rather have Trey. And he's still young. You still get about good 7-8 years out of Trey Lance, man. So why not? Right? It ain't like you gonna get that boy Joe Burrow money, and he definitely wouldn't get Dak Prescott money. So why the hell not? I think Jerry Jones really fumbled that. Very dumb of him. You should have played out this year, and you really should have gave Trey Lance a shot, and Trey Lance would have did it. Bam, get Trey about Daniel Jones money and thug it out. You know, but we got incompetent GMs, and it ain't changing anytime soon. But we get ready to have some fun. It's ready to be draft. I guess I'm going to have to wait a little bit for some certain players to declare. Because y'all remember I did that one player and he came back. It was Blake Corum. I remember like it was Blake Corum. I did that running back, and then he came back another year. Chiefs let the Broncos win on purpose. I ain't get to pay attention to football today. But I'll check out a little bit. Of course, we'll probably be tuned in for the playoffs, see how everything going. But yeah, man, it's hella funny, man. And I guess it's official draft season. welcome. For those of y'all who are new to this, we have a lot of fun. Damn, this already draft season. Like we were just talking about the draft. Like, damn, it's crazy, man. That's hella crazy. We was just talking about the draft not too long ago. And the season over already. That's crazy. That's crazy. Time flying like crazy, man. But it's officially draft season. We really talk about these players. We really do well, and we really take a dive. I really keep it a buck. Now I was able to make a couple connections though in regards to that, and they said I could use some of their college film because they be having access to some college all 22 film. Now I don't know where the hell I can find that personally. I don't think they even got that out there. But since the college is pros now, they need to have that shit now. You know, and I definitely will purchase that for y'all in draft season. I think that'll make draft season a whole lot fun. You know what I mean? It's like if we got like a debate with like two players, I can chop them clips up and we could show it, and we have. I think we would have hella fun with college all 22. Like I really like, man, and that shit, and that'll really help me out with even more in depth in looking at these players, especially the quarterback position and at safety, corner too, shit. But yeah, man, I know that's gonna come though. I know that's coming down the line. But yeah, they got access to it because whatever the hell they get. So they said, man, when they put some stuff up, man, it's good. So shit, man. When we get to some sticky situations and maybe some close situations in regards to who, what, when, where, shit, man, we probably pull out that film, man. But either way, we're gonna do what we do, and we're gonna look at these prospects, man. I actually can't wait to dig in and see, you know. But yeah, Abdul Carter, I'm not a fan of him, and I don't know why he didn't even play the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? I thought it could have been on some sucker shit, but who knows? But when I looked at him in the first playoff game, I wasn't impressed. And maybe, like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was watching the Gentry game, I'm like, shit, does he not want smoke and tackling that boy? Don't tell me we got another number 11. But anyway, man, I'm up out of here, y'all. Till the next time, y'all. We gone.